some other issue related to that rigorous studies on battery life for computers. But they have standard tests. I think they open up a bunch of battery life and then see how long they go. These Twitter surprised because in their own rigorous tests they consistently got with the extended battery life.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up is a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. Now a play fake here on first down. And complete on the right side to Bennett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run with a second-year man. It's Melvin Gordon. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So a couple failed attempts here for the ground game, assuming you pass here on 3rd.
Doesn't look like you're getting anywhere running the ball at all, so I would agree with you on that one. You got to think about going to the air to try and pick up the yardage you need.
Anything in particular you look for on 3rd and long?
I don't think you go play action here. Just go back in the pocket, get out your hands pretty quickly, and let your receivers do the work.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now out come the Patriots. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action here on first down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
How do you not fucking catch that ball? Dude, what do you want, you bitch?
And here's a look at the starting offense.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. On third and long, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back.
Totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage. An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Here's Bradford. Now a hit, and the ball comes out. Bradford's lost it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The East and the West are mine.
Here's Steve Weatherford now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Benjamin. And some room to run now. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
To this tweet that was only seen by Twitter, in this case, a
on first and 10, here's Rodgers. This is Bell on the dump off. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Rodgers to throw on second down. Throwing over the middle, and It's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's third down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Throwing is Rodgers. And able to find Decker. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
7 yards to go on second down. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. To Decker over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Eric Decker was the intended receiver, and it's second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
The speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit, but his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well-conceived, well-designed, and even better executed.
A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
What a big run there to get out from the shadow of their own end zone. The defense is probably thinking, hey, let's pin them deep. Not the case.
You're exactly right. When I played, we used to have a defensive coordinator in these situations who would call the defense and tag onto it, get a safety, push them back. And sometimes you overcommit on defense, and it worked against them in this play. Offense worked it out very, very well. If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you.
Not litigated, Eamon, is how they do it and whether they replace it. Donald Trump did not run on just tear down Obamacare. He ran on repeal it and replace it with fantastic Obamacare, and they're not going to do that. And I think it's interesting. They are ready to gallop. They want to get out the gate. But the president-elect is not weighing in on some of the things that are going on. And because we don't have a president...
Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
A first down throw for Bradford. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. A second down throw for Bradford. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only good.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Nelson Aguilar, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Yeah, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Rodgers going to throw, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
Tyrann Mathieu knocks that one away, and when I'm evaluating guys in the game today, who has the best instincts, I'm not sure I put anyone ahead of him.
Really?
Yeah.
You put him up near the top?
I really do. The way that he plays, he almost doesn't have a position anymore. I don't care whether he's a safety, a corner, a nickel, a linebacker. He knows how to get around the football and make plays that affect the game.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. First down, Bradford sets up the screen to Gordon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Now Bradford on second down. And incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it's 3rd down. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third down, Bradford. And that is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. Now fourth down. On comes Josh Brown for the field goal try. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
The offense got the ball in a good spot, but they went nowhere. They settled for 3.
Brandon, I think it's safe to say that was a major disappointment. Had a great opportunity, excellent field position, and did not be able to move the ball at all. Big-time letdown.
And he will take a knee here. So per the new rules in 2016, this will be brought out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Rodgers surveying the field, going for the deep ball. Oh, the hurdle! The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one. And that'll bring up second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's got time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Eric Decker, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, where are you going to go with the football?
Here's Rodgers, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was
fucking lineman
right,
can't.
hang on, we'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick.
With Babbel, learn a language at your own pace and track your progress with simulated real-life conversations, vocabulary trainers, and hundreds of intuitive online lessons. Download the app or go to Babbel.com right now and try it for free. Learn languages. Babbel.
Your brain is an amazing thing, but as you get older, it naturally begins to change, causing a lack of sharpness or even trouble with recall. Thankfully, the breakthrough in Prevagen.
What's up, guys? So the other day I was cleaning my room when
Second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Second down, Bradford. Finding time. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Allen Bailey in there to get him for a loss of 5.
than present-day offerings? And would it show any signs of age if I were to try building with it today? My first impression was
It's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. 3rd and long for Bradford. He's got time in the pocket. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Quentin Coples. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their line.
It featured one of the bigger side panel windows you could find that wasn't hideously shaped like some skewed bust of Gumby.
Here's Steve Weatherford now, standing just outside his own goal line. Returning, it's Benjamin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing is Rodgers. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Small bays housing 2 or 3 drives for the entire system have become just as prevalent. Having fewer hard drives makes them easier to mount out of sight, and that's exactly what vendors have done by placing them under the basement cover or opposite the motherboard. This rings half true for SSDs, as they too get mounted behind the motherboard tray in some cases, but since society has deemed them more attractive than hard drives, case makers have found ways to display them proudly with the rest of the cool kid components. Hello! So, rounding out our list, I can't think of a new design move in the last 5 years that's had a bigger effect on a case's internal form of function than the power supply. It may not seem like much, but once manufacturers started covering up the power supplies...
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They go play action here on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Yeah, that right there will set them back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy...
I think he's admitted some of that surprise in recent interviews, like with David Axelrod on his podcast here recently. And I think it's obvious, too.
Committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Watching it on December 23rd, they should make December 23rd resolutions. Waiting miraculously to when the calendar flips to start making your life better is silly at best and pisses me off at worst. And so whenever you're watching this, because it lives on the internet, and thus that means you could watch this on June 17th, 2017, make a resolution every day of your life because you only get one at bat. The reason people struggle with having a New Year's resolution and sticking to it is because it was a tactic to do a New Year's resolution. Hence why my first answer was right, which is when you actually decide to make a change in your life, whether about weight or job or going out with somebody or relationships, that's when you actually pull it off. It's religion, not tactics.
The presidency of Barack Obama. You have under his tenure.
Great. Amazing, you got it.
In terms of which may have been the bigger of the two. Professor Lippman?
Well, I certainly think in terms of the tragedy in human life, the civil war in Syria is paramount. But, you know, we tend to think that the president has this enormous power.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Ayman Mohideen. Hardball starts right now. Chris Matthews.
The coming of Trump. Let's play hardball. Good evening. I'm Chris Matthews back in Washington. Well, we're at the start of a very busy month politically, of course.
We found an object.
Here we go! 390! 358,
Now Bradford on second down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slam. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. On third down, Bradford sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here's Steve Weatherford now, as he's on.
It might actually be bigger than Pluto. Don't worry, Pluto's a larger one, but Paris is bigger.
And take it right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Patriots take over. And the Seahawks defense heads back out there now. Obviously a close game from the defensive standpoint. Maybe don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense, whether it's doing it themselves, taking the ball away and scoring, or setting their offense up in a good position to give them a chance to fully be back in this game.
Sometimes that defense triggers the offense. We'll see.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
In motion right is Benjamin. The play clock's running down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one complete to Winton over the middle. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
This is Neptune, so doesn't that mean Neptune hasn't cleared its neighborhood either?
So they're operating in the red zone. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, here's Rodgers. That is caught. And he'll take it.
Touchdown!
Touchdown.
That's right. He broke the playing bit.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits?
Are the ones that help to clear everything out by jettisoning the smaller bodies out into interstellar space.
So now a big spot for the pass. They'll go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now, they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
Pluto is now. It also wouldn't be big enough to clear its orbital zone because the orbital zone would be too big. But I'm not about labels, man. You know, we're all just floating in space together as one.
It's going to be different, though. After he's inaugurated, we're going to be able to judge not just what he tweets or what he says, but what he does and what the impact of that is. And I think this is going to require some discipline on the part of journalists to cover what he actually does and the impact of that, as opposed to what that morning's tweet. How do you avoid chasing the
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no option. 10 yards still left on second down. A second down throw for Bradford. Ebron caught left side.
What the fuck are you doing?
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Bradford on first down. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Bradford again. Surveying the field. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Bradford to throw it. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Bradford is going to find his running back. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
A connection across between the two of them with a converter yet. So there's an occasion.
Ball. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So this offense really needs to make.
And the code I'm using calls a serial port on startup. It's not working very well launching as a daemon. It crashes. So I've got to run it from the command line. So for now, I have to have a screen to boot it up, ideally with a few tweaks, and I'm sure that plenty of people at home can come up with better ones. I'll be able to get this to run headless. Lip sync is not what it could be, primarily because there's no way to really, in software, drive when the bear talks and when the bear doesn't. That's because we're getting events from the cloud indicating when audio is playing and when audio is not playing, when there's actual speech going on and when there is not. So, for example, when I stream something like one of the flash briefings that Alexa does, Alexa.
Yes.
What's the weather today?
Right now in Baltimore, it's 58 degrees with rain.
Alexa.
Yes.
Open the pod bay doors.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm not Helen or not in space. There is one event happening right now.
Alexa.
Yes.
What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow?
That depends if it's an African or a European swallow.
Alexa.
Yes.
Open random song.
Donald Trump wants his own people. You talk about somebody who might be surrounded by people who want to tell him what he wants to hear, about a guy with a short fuse. We're talking about both places.
I worked in politics long enough to know that when somebody is sick with a grave disease.
Some time ago, humanity discovered vast deposits of fuel buried deep within the earth.
Something happened here late in the fourth with the football. Off the play fake, Bradford. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. One man in the backfield is Gordon. And he'll get it up the middle. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and letting running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he will lose yardage. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this was not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
He'll look to throw. And he's got Decker left side. It's a pickup of 19. And it gives the Pats a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. Benjamin with it over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. This is Bell. And he'll be taken down. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. And they'll give it to him here. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Let's go, B. Be serious right here. You gotta step it up.
Here's Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the deep.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Good!
Is good. Adam Vinatieri does it again. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. Still trying to digest the final moments of the game. What a fantastic drive to win it.
To see the winning team execute, stay calm and in the moment, and get it done.
Hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.